doing one of those IRL like streams from my phone, and I have my my charger cable for my phone running through the eyeball of this little pumpkin thing I made last Halloween, and I've got my little Wara Wara plush holding my phone up inside of the pumpkin. But I just wanted to come on here and try to figure out how to do this. I've seen people doing these like diamond art kits, and I've never done one before, but I bought one today on sale at Michael's. It's like this like skull picture. I don't know if you can see this, but it has like a book and like candles and just like spooky vibes, just like totally my thing. I've never done this before, so we're just gonna see how to do it. First of all, I think you only want to peel back the adhesive part a little bit at a time. So let's see. It came with like a little pen to grab the little diamonds with. If you hear something in the background, I've just got a movie playing in the background. But no idea what this is. Peel off detacher. It's like a little jar. I'm assuming this is like to get them off if they if you stick them on wrong or something. I have no idea. This is like a little tray thing that you're supposed to put them on, I think. And it came with like some little baggies for like when you open the little diamonds and you don't use them all. So let's see here. So we want to pick an area to start and find the corresponding symbol to the correct diamond packet. Put the diamonds in the little tray for grabbing. Now which way does this tray go? I think it goes like this. Okay. Oh, okay, let's see. Pour the gems into the tray. Twist open the wax caddy. So this is the wax caddy. This little thing. Press the head of the stylus firmly into the wax several times before picking up your first gem. You may also move the head of the stylus from side to side in the wax at first to ensure a good coating. Once a good coating is achieved, you will not need to dip into the wax as often. I have no idea how you pick the little gems up with this little stylus, but we're gonna figure it out. It came with like long, two extremely long, three packets of diamonds. So we're going to find a spot to start, and we're going to find a corresponding diamond packet. Let's just move this to the side for a second. This is the thing that we're going to be doing. Isn't it cool? Hopefully my cats don't jump up here. That would be nightmarish. So it's got like this little code on the side for all the different gemstones. So I have to look and see. It's very tiny and I have bad eyes, so I have to look very closely at what this symbol is and then try to find the correct one in the key and then find the correct packet. So I'm going to start in this bottom right corner, and it looks like the symbol is like a arrow, which is it the same key on both sides? I have no idea. I think it is. Yeah, I think it's the same key on both sides. So it's like a little arrow pointing to the bottom right. So let me find that. I think it might be 29902. So let's find that in these packets. This is a 7. know if these like separate easily. But if it like perforation, yeah, they do. So what was it again? 29. Okay, that's this one. I'm just gonna tear it along the lines. We're gonna set the other ones to the side. Now, we're starting with 29, which is, it's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but it's like a maroon kind of. So we're gonna take our little tray here and we're gonna open this bad boy up. Hopefully this comes with like way more than what you need, because this just seems like if you lose some, you'd be sad, because I guess you want to shake them around in here so they're kind of facing up. I'm just gonna set this right here. I feel like I'm sifting for gold in this little thing. Okay, so we want to like, you know, shift them around a little bit, and then we want to, following the instructions, we want to take this little wax jar, peel off. Okay, it's like a little wax pot. And it says to, it'd help if I had it flipped to the correct instructions. Press the head of the stylus firmly into the wax several times. Guess you want to make sure you have a good coating of wax in here. I guess it's so like the things come off the stylus and stick to the board. They give you a ton of wax, so how does this work? Do you just like, oh, it just like sticks right in there. Okay, so we're just gonna move this over here. We're gonna start in this bottom right corner where y'all can see. And it says to only peel up the part that you're like kind of working on. So I'm just gonna work on this little bottom part for a minute. We're just gonna have this little tray down here, kind of where y'all can see. And I'm gonna try to stick one on. Oh, that's easy. So we just, boop. That's cool. They just stick right on. I've never done one of these before, but I've always wanted to try because I see people doing them all the time now. I don't know if you just like frame it afterwards or... But this is so cool. I really liked this one because it was giving like spooky vibes. So we're just gonna work away, and if people come in and chat with me, they come in and chat with me, but we're just chilling. I thought this would be like a cool, relaxing thing to do in the evening. Oh, this is so cool. My fiance is playing a randomizer right now. He's playing like a multi-world randomizer where you play different games, so it's not all the same games, like, you know, where some people do, like, multiple Ocarina of Time, like, worlds or multiple Zelda worlds. He's playing, like, one that you can play a bunch of different games with. And he's doing, like, Stardew Valley, and which I have no idea how that works, because I've only played Stardew Valley a little bit with him, so I don't really know the whole context of, like, all the items you can get in that game and how that could play into a randomizer. But that's what he's doing. Sounds pretty fun. I told him to let those people he plays with know that I too enjoy a randomizer, so maybe I will join them sometime. Mostly I like Zelda though. I don't know if I could get too crazy with a bunch of other games. Mostly because I just don't know a lot of other games that, like, well enough to be able to do, like, for other people to rely on me to get their items. Oh, this is so fun. This is, like, mega chill. They had so many of these, too, at the craft store. I was, like, having a hard time deciding which one I wanted to get to try this. But this one seems, like, extremely cool. Can't wait to see what it looks like when it's all done. I thought, like, okay, so whenever I've seen people do this, like, in videos and, like, just, like, in pictures and stuff, I thought this was, like, a suction thing, or, I don't really know what I thought this was. I thought it was, like, I don't know. I was always curious how it actually sticks to the stylus and then sticks to the board. I thought that they actually had to manually apply glue to this, but it turns out it's just like an adhesive, so that's pretty cool. There's quite a bit of the maroon in this bottom corner, so. Oh my cats are running around like crazy. What's going on, Bowinkle? Where'd you go? He may have gone under the bed. I thought I would just come on here and stream for a little bit. See if anyone joins the chat with me. If not, I'll just watch a movie. But I thought I wanted to share this little art project that I've decided. In addition to this, I've also started making jewelry, which if you follow Jordan's channel, you may, or if you're in his Discord rather, you may have seen some of my jewelry that I made recently. I'm kind of doing it as, like, one, it's, like, really fun to make jewelry, and two, I thought it would be a good opportunity to make a couple extra bucks, especially with me and him trying to save for, like, more visa paperwork. Hi! Long time no see. How are you doing? Check out this, like, mega cool, like, diamond art thing that I'm gonna be making. It's like a skull in, like, a library. This is my first time doing one of these, so I'm pretty excited about it. I know I've been MIA from streaming a lot, but I've just been busy, you know, preparing for the visa process and working all the time. The text on this is very tiny, so you gotta be careful not to accidentally place the wrong thing. So, this is like a, let me see if I can show this. So, I don't know if you can see these instructions, but basically you have like all these tiny little like diamond things, like little beads, that you take this little stylus dipped in wax, and it's kind of like a paint by numbers, but you do it with like little diamonds, and you just place them where the symbol matches, and it makes like a big picture. And this one I'm doing is like, it's like a skull in a library. So I think it'll be like really cool when it's done. They have like so many of these at the craft store, but I've been seeing like people do these, so I wanted to try one. Mainly because I really love crafts. I've been getting into crafting lately because it's stress relief for me, and also it's fun and it's stress relief, and also I've been making some jewelry, so I'm hoping to open an Etsy shop soon where I can sell my jewelry that I'm making. Hi, Dark Majora, how are you doing? Yeah, so basically it's like a paint by numbers, and you put little diamonds on it, and it just it like brings it to life, basically. So I feel like it'll take a long time, but you know, I'm just chilling. I thought this would be good stress relief for me, so I've been kind of trying to get into crafting lately. Don't mind my messy bedroom or my bed right now. I hadn't made it this morning, so it was just, you know, one of those mornings where you give yourself 15 minutes to get ready for work. Yeah, I'm gonna hang it on my wall. I'll probably like frame it and hang it on my wall. Obviously, I've got a lot of like, you can't see it. I have a lot of art downstairs, but as you can see, I've got some art here. This is a mist painting that I did for Jordan. That was actually his birthday present, but I didn't mail it to him because, well, one, he's going to be moving here to live with me, obviously, so I thought it would be kind of silly to, like, mail that to him, and then he has to bring it back here in a couple months. So I just told him I was going to hang it up here, and, you know, and then I've got some pictures and stuff back here, and I've got some stuff, some more art that Jordan did for me here and here, and then this wood burning that he did for me for our showing where we got engaged. Oh, hi honey, you're here. Yes, so he made this for me. This is where we got engaged. It's Castle Hill. That's what it's called, right? Isn't it? It's in near where he lives, and it's like a little tower. It's not like really like a castle, it's more of a tower, but it's really pretty. I guess it's where a castle used to be a long time ago. But it was really cool, and it was very windy that day, and I thought this was just the sweetest gift ever. He like put the date on the back and everything. But yeah, we're currently waiting for the visa process, and if you don't mind, I'm going to be right back. I had a couple of groceries delivered because I'm tired, and don't judge me because I don't have any drinks in my house, and I've already been out of the house like 400 times, so I got like 6 items delivered. So I'm going to go get those from my front door. I'll be right back. I'm back. As you can see, I was about to thirst to death. I part of my grocery order was water. Right? Oh my gosh. I hate grocery shopping too. It gives me so much anxiety. Last time I was like, not the most recent time I went to the grocery store, but recently I was in the meat section trying to get some like wings, some chicken wings to make homemade buffalo wings. And this guy and his like, I don't know, they're like preteen sons. They had to have been like 12 or 13 or something. They're like, his sons are just like wrestling in the meat section behind him. I'm like, sir, control your children. Like, I'm just trying to get some wings and I can't even look at the wings because your children are wrestling in front of them. Like, kids stress me out like in a major way. I can't even like explain how much they stress me out. And, like, everything is so expensive anyway, so it's like, might as well pay $6 more for someone to deliver it to me. And listen, right now I live by myself, so, and I work like 3 jobs, so when I get home, I'm just like tired. I don't want to do anything else. I barely want to cook, so. Like, sometimes the convenience is a big help when you live by yourself. It'll be a little easier when Jordan's here with me. When my phone's a little bit more charged than it is now, I'll show you how I have my phone actually set up right now. Damn. Walmart Plus. I know a couple of people who get their stuff delivered from Walmart, my mom being one of them, and she likes it a lot. Or she, like, what she does is she orders it for pickup, and then she goes and picks it up. I'm like, that is so nice. You don't have to deal with, like, every time I go to Walmart especially, I get extremely stressed out because, like, I feel like everyone's moving in slow motion in there, and it's, like, stressing me out. I'm just, like, trying to get in and out, and I can't get around people. But right now I have DoorDash Plus because I order a lot of stuff off of DoorDash. And you can get groceries off of DoorDash where I am. So that's what I've been doing occasionally. When I do go to the store in person, I usually go to Publix because they got the best produce around here. Oh my gosh. I'll have to try that. My mom does their pickup service and she seems to like that. I took Jordan to one Walmart when he was here visiting me, and I tried to tell him before we went, like, the people are always, like, moving in slow motion in there, and he understood what I meant whenever he went with me. I was like, the people just, like, it's like they're in, like, their own little world. I'm like, can we get in and out, please? Except last time I went to Walmart, I don't know if your Walmart here does this, but or your Walmart, I don't know if it does that, but the Walmart here, they randomly ID check people at the self-checkout now. Because I was in self-checkout, and all I got was, like, potatoes, and what else did I get? Toothpaste, and something else. It was, like, not items that they normally ID you for, like medicine and stuff like that. And the guy was like, oh, we have to, like, randomly ID people now. And he, like, ID'd me, and I was like, I'm not starting a distillery with these potatoes. Like, that was so random. I don't know if it's like part of their loss management process, but it was so weird. I was like, what the hell? I was like, okay, but this is weird. Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, for the potatoes? I was so confused when he approached me. He was like, oh, we just have to do a quick ID check. I was like, okay. What did he say? Promise I'm not turning these potatoes into liquor. I plan on making them into mashed potatoes. I think their Walmart equivalent over there is like Asda, I guess, would probably, because out of the stores that Jordan took me to, Asda is probably the closest thing to Walmart. This already looks cool on this little section that I've done. So we have discussed like moving, just basically what we did was we chose what would be easiest for us at the moment, because right now, basically for me, I have a lot of like obligations here right now, so it would be very difficult for me to like pick up and move somewhere at the moment. So we just chose the option that was easiest for us at the moment. But I'm not like opposed to moving there eventually. I just need to get some stuff straightened out here first. But he's coming here for now. And then I guess we will see where the future takes us. But I am definitely not opposed to trying somewhere else eventually. I do like it over there. One thing I like about over there is that the ingredients are like, the food is just healthier because they don't put a lot of crap in it. It does make me sad that I don't have access to a lot of sugar soda over there like I do in America. But whenever I was over there with Jordan, obviously Jordan is an amazing cook, so he cooked for me all the time. And I feel like I ate way more food while I was there, because even while I was there, I ate like desserts and stuff. And I ended up losing like 5 pounds while I was there for like 2 weeks. I was like, I don't know how this happened, but I feel like I've been eating more but losing weight just because of the ingredients being better. I still skate for fun. I haven't really got to do much skating with the roller derby team as of late, but just because of my work schedule conflicts with their practice days. So I told them I would probably be back eventually, whenever I can get to a place where I can work less jobs. But I do still skate for fun. I'm actually going skating on Friday night with one of my roller derby friends at the rink, because they recently redid the rink floor, and I really want to see it. So I plan to meet her over there on Friday night for some skating. Yeah, eating more but less bad. I see Jordan putting hearts in the chat too. I love you. I hope your randomizer's going good. He's playing like a multi-world randomizer, but it's like multiple games. Like he's playing like Stardew Valley in his randomizer, and he's playing Link to the Past, and like other people are playing other games. Like it's like a Mod Podge of a bunch of games. Yeah, it's like here it's just really hard. And the problem about here is that like whenever I was going to the store with Jordan over there, I was looking at their healthy ingredients, and their fruit and veg was like so much cheaper than it is here, at least at the stores around me. And I was just like, no wonder why people in America just like choose fast food, because whenever I buy a bunch of healthy shit at the store, it's like $60, but then I can go to McDonald's for like $15. So it's like no wonder why people here are so fat, is because everything's so expensive. It's like I do wish it's like yeah, exactly. Preventative. Not to mention they just have access to free healthcare, so there's that too. Here, people avoid going to the doctor because it's expensive, even if they have insurance, because they still have to pay even with insurance. Because I don't know about y'all, but I avoid going to the doctor. People be like, "What? Who's your primary care doctor?" And I'm like, "Whoever's at urgent care the day I go." Whoever's the urgent care doctor after I decide 6 days at home of trying to kick the sickness myself isn't working. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I also have a phobia of doctors, so that doesn't help as well, but, um, I try to go when I can afford it. I need to schedule a optometry appointment soon to get my eyes looked at. Last time I went, they said I could come back in 2 years, and like this summer is like 2 years, so I need to make an appointment soon. My eyes haven't changed though in a long time, so but I'm almost 30 now, so I'm getting to the age where my eyes are probably going to start changing again. Although I haven't really noticed that my prescription is not strong enough, so that's good. But they say like every so often your eyes change. Every person in my family has bad eyes too, so I can't think of a single person in my family who doesn't have glasses, at least for reading, at minimum. It doesn't help that my job requires me to look at a computer all day too. I get like tension headaches from looking at a screen, or like eye strain headaches. And whenever I get those, it feels like someone is like sticking a needle right into my eye socket. Like it's like right around my eyes. And I use like screen dimming and blue light filters on my glasses, and it still feels like oh my gosh, yeah, the dental needle is so fucking scary. Why does it look like a medieval torture device? Like, why are they still using that? I'm also terrified of the dentist, I'm not gonna lie. I had a terrifying experience with the dentist whenever I was young. I had to have a dental surgery when I was like, I want to say I was like 7 or 8. I was pretty young, and they had to put me under for it, and I guess it was like before they started the surgery, but like it was like in between whenever I fell asleep and they were supposed to start the surgery. I woke up for some reason. I don't know if they just left, like, I don't know how or why I did. I don't know if they were light on the drugs because I was so young and they didn't want to like give me too much. But I woke up and I was disoriented about where I was. Because obviously when you're on like medications, like your brain is not completely functioning as normal. And my brain was like, well, I don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on. And I started freaking out. And what I did was I pulled the IV out of my arm and I started like sitting up, and they rushed over to me and they held me down, and then they put me back under. Like they put like, I guess it's laughing gas on my face to try to like get me to calm down. And that just freaked me out even more. And ever since that experience, I've been terrified of the dentist. So, and I've had so many fillings throughout my life. I had like probably 8 fillings whenever I was in high school, and my stepdad when I was in high school was like, I don't know. I was like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it freaked me out. Because I woke up and it just felt like aliens were probing me because I forgot where I was and I didn't understand what was going on. So I just completely freaked out and it was horrifying. But I'm terrified of the dentist, and my stepdad, whenever I was younger, he was like verbally abusive. So whenever I would go to the dentist and I'd have a cavity, he would like get mad at me and like scream at me and stuff. So that didn't help my dental anxiety. So now I'm just like absolutely completely terrified of the dentist for multiple reasons. So for anyone else who is childhood trauma, I understand. Yeah, he was a horrible person. He still is kind of a horrible person. He's not quite as bad as he used to be, but he's still like... My mom isn't with him anymore, obviously, because he's a jackass, but... yeah, he's not a good person. I'm starting on a new color, and I can't tell if it's like purple. It's like a slightly darker red, kind of like a purple. It's color number 1, though. There's a couple of them. The symbol is A for it. So I'm going to put some of this in my little dish. Yeah, he's like a terrible person. One time when my mom fell down our stairs, because we had like concrete steps going up to our front porch in the house that I basically lived in from like middle school on. She fell down our front steps and broke her tailbone, which we found out later after she finally got to go to the doctor. But he told her that she was faking, and he didn't want to take her to the doctor even though she was literally in so much pain. Turns out she had a broken tailbone. He was like mega rude and a horrible person, so... And then, I think it was last spring, I was at my sister's track meet, and he just, like, I think he makes fun of people because he feels bad about himself, but he made a comment to me about Jordan. Like, we were just sitting in the bleachers. Mind you, he has never met Jordan. He said, I see you're still into nerds, and I was like, well, yeah, at least I'm not into abusive assholes. That's what I was thinking. I was like, Jesus, you've not even met him. It's like you're making comments about people you haven't even met. He's got a lot of nerve talking shit about people when he looks like a bowling ball. But yeah, he's just a horrible person. I have so many, like, stories about him that I can tell. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm so happy that you popped in. It was nice to talk to you. I see Jordan's still here. How's your randomizer go, honey? How's your randomizer going, honey? I don't know if you guys can see the progress very well, but it's the diamonds are diamonding in this bottom corner here. It looks pretty good. Come here, Bowinkle. I don't know if you can hear my cat Bowinkle, but he's like meowing downstairs. He gets like confused whenever everyone's upstairs. He's like, oh, where did everybody go? We're all up here chilling. I'm like, dude, it's okay. We're just chilling up here, honey. Hi, Bobo. Hi, honey. He's come up here now. Usually when I hear him like screaming downstairs, I just yell for him and then he comes up here. This is really fun and satisfying. I can see why people like really love these things. It's like so satisfying. The next symbol that's in this corner is a division shape, and I think that's going to be a completely different color. It looks like a brown or something. So far we've put some like maroon and some like purpley colors, some like dark purple. There are so many different colors that came with this though. Thank fucking God I work from home tomorrow. Like, honestly, I'm not in the mood to be at the office tomorrow. This is kind of nice and chill, just doing this art and talking to people. I really want to be more present on my channel, whether I'm doing video games or whatever else. I think when Jordan moves here, I'd like to film some other kinds of content and put it on my YouTube channel. Because whenever I'm with him, it's not as dangerous for me to go do adventure type things that I enjoy, like hiking and things like that. So I'd kind of like to do some like nature type content and like travel type content, just because I really like doing like hiking and outdoorsy type things, and I think it would be fun to film some videos with Jordan of that nature. Right now, unfortunately, I live alone as a female, and it's not necessarily the safest thing to go do that stuff by yourself. So I usually have to wait on friends. Although, was it last weekend or it was like a weekend or two ago, I went kayaking with my friend Shay, and that was really fun. Hadn't been kayaking in a long time. But oh my gosh, Shay texted me today. So whenever we pulled up to the spot where so when you go kayaking on a river, you have to park your car and leave your kayaks at the start and have someone wait with the kayaks, and then you have to drive another vehicle to the end where you're going to get out of the river, and then that way when you finish kayaking, you can bring yourself and the kayaks back to the start. And Shay parked her car at the start after we unloaded the kayaks, and there were these two creepy guys who like pulled up in this like beat up car, and they were just acting extremely weird while we were there, just kind of like pulling our kayaks out and stuff. So whenever we went to take the other car to the end, we left Shay's boyfriend with the kayaks because we were like, okay, I don't think us girls should hang back with the kayaks with these weirdo guys here. So he waited with the kayaks, and we just got like weird vibes from these people. And then Shay texted me today that she realized that I don't know if it was her passenger door or her driver's door, someone had tried to jimmy the lock on her car door, and it's just like completely fucked now. And that was the only time. She kind of lives out in the middle of nowhere, so that's the only situation in which there were weird people around her vehicle. So I was like, these fuckers tried to fucking break into her car once we got on the river. Well, when we saw that they were acting weird around her vehicle, we took our stuff with us in the kayaks, like our wallets and our phones and everything, even if it was a risk to lose them in the river. We were like, I don't think we should leave our shit in her car, because these weirdos are here. But yeah, they tried to break into her car, so now she has to file an insurance claim because her car lock is all fucked up. I was like, what the hell? I knew those people were acting weird and suspicious. This looks really cool. We've got some division symbols here. I think I'm going to stick on 4 more of these A's to the end here. And then I'm going to break out the division symbol color, whatever color that will be. I ran a 5K on this past Saturday. That was nice. Started out a little too fast. But the 5K was a charity run for Hurricane Helene victims in my area, which, if you didn't know, I live in East Tennessee, kind of near the North Carolina border. So we were heavily affected by Hurricane Helene. And obviously, well, this is nice. You can just, I see why they've shaped it like this. You can just dump it in there like that. So it was a charity event for Hurricane Helene victims. That was nice. But the 5K went good. I've been trying to get into running again. Because honestly, running has always been my best sport, so. I like that it comes with little bags that you can reseal these in, which is nice. So you can just put the numbered packet back in with the beads so they stay organized still. But you can reseal them. Okay, so next we're looking for the little division symbol, which is color number 30. So let's find color number 30 on our thing here. Oh, it's like an orangey brown. That's cool. I'll break that open. This is color number 30. It's like an orangey brown. That's what we're working with next. Let's put it on the bottom here. Ooh. And just shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. You can kind of see the color a little better here. I'm just going to peel this back a little bit so I can do this bottom part. I hope everyone else is having a good Monday though. You know, for some people it's hard to have a good Monday when it's your first day back at work for the week, but you know, we just gotta make it through. And by some people I mean me, because I hate Monday. I'm like Garfield. I just listen to like YouTube videos all day while I'm working. That helps it go by fast. Like I listen to like a podcast about something that's like 40 minutes long while I work on something. And then whenever the podcast is up, I like take a break from my work and I'm like, oh, it's been like 1 hour. So just gotta listen to like 7 more episodes of something. This feels really satisfying to touch too, like the little diamonds on it. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I'm so glad I decided to get one of these. Try it out. This is a massive one too. They have like smaller ones. This looks incredible though. I can't wait until I can frame it. But I got this on sale for like $13 because Michaels, if you ever wanted to shop for craft supplies, I highly recommend Michaels, because if you go on their website for even 2 seconds, you can usually find a coupon for like between 30 and 50% off a single item. So whenever I need like an expensive craft item, I will go with the intention of buying that specific craft item and using like a 50% off coupon. So, highly recommend Michaels for your craft supplies. And they almost always have some kind of sale. And they also have, like, discount bins in there that always have good stuff in them. Whenever I was in there the other day, I got some, like, jewelry making stuff in their discount bins for, like, a couple cents. So, I definitely recommend them. They also have a really nice selection of beads if you're into jewelry making. Like every time I go in there for jewelry making supplies now, I'm like, I get so overwhelmed by the choices. When I was in there today, I saw some like green dangly glass beads that I really liked, similar to a pair of black beads that I have, and I was thinking that I could get some of those and then get some like snake charms and make some like really cool snake earrings, because my favorite pair of earrings, it was a snake pair of earrings that I got from Hot Topic. One of the earrings fell out of my ear and it is now gone forever. My gosh, I don't want cheap viewers. I want expensive viewers. Get out of here. Only expensive viewers in my chat. Thank you. I don't want cheap viewers. I only want the best kind of viewers. I want high dollar viewers. Coming in here asking if I want cheap viewers. My viewers are high dollar. Can't put a price on my viewers. Because they stick around even though I'm inconsistent and don't stream that much. But to be fair, it's because I'm very busy. Mm-hmm. I'm getting like a rhythm down. Like I'm placing these things like really fast now. Damn, I'm almost up to this massive section up here of this slashed line. I'm trying to look at this symbol here. I think this is an arrow, and then this is... It's like arrows and slashed lines alternating up above this part. In the instructions, it says, do not peel the entire adhesive off. If you peeled the entire adhesive off on this thing, you're just silly, because how you gonna do this entire thing in one sitting? Because your arm is gonna stick to it. It's baffling that they have to say that. Do not peel the entire adhesive off, because if you were doing like a small one, you could maybe peel the adhesive off, like a teeny tiny one. But if you're peeling the entire adhesive off on this thing, you gotta lock in. You gotta finish this thing. Don't put your arm on it, or you'll get sticky. A few more division symbols, and then I'm going to move up a row. I'm going to move up a row to this half triangle symbol. If you hear like Jesus music in the background, it's from a movie that's playing on my TV. It's some kind of weird church scene. looks like. This is so cool. This looks really good. Let me see if I can, like, bring this up out of here. My phone's almost fully charged now, so I'm going to pull that cable out. Let me bring this camera down here. Can I change the view of my camera? So, ta-da! This is the bottom so far. It feels really satisfying to touch the part that's done. It's like ribby. But look how cool this is going to be when it's done. I'm so excited. I'm going to move up next to this half a triangle shape. So that's going to be color number 35. And then I can't really tell 100% what, I think that's an arrow. So I think it's black triangle slash arrow slash arrow slash slash arrow slash. And I think it's this arrow. And then that slash. But first, we gotta do a row of this black triangle, which is color number 35. So, put you back in the arms of the Wara Wara. This is what's holding you up. I had my charger, like, through the eye of the Wara, the pumpkin, and the Wara Wara is, like, holding you guys in his embrace. So, if you're sad, know that you're getting a virtual hug from a Wara Wara. Which I don't know if that's comforting or disturbing to you, because the Wara Waras are like dead children or something from that Studio Ghibli movie. Pretty sure, like, isn't that what they said? The Wara Waras are like dead children, or like something like that. So I don't know if getting the hug from the Wara Wara is comforting to you or disturbing, but know that he's holding you up for the stream. We're just gonna put this nice little packet down in here, and we're gonna get out color number 35. Ta-da! Packaged away. Ta-da! Color number 35 looks like a black or like a charcoal. It's hard to tell in this lamplight. There's 2 packets of 35, so there must be a lot of that color on here. I'm just gonna tear this open. Ta-da! This is color number 35, and this is what we're working with next. So we're just gonna open this bad boy up somehow. Maybe from the side. The side's got a little bit more, like, tearing. I still have some scissors, because this one is being difficult. Cut the Kona off him. And we're going to pour a little bit in here. Careful not to lose bits of it. We'll re-dip our pen in the wax since we're starting a new row. Boop, 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 boop. Re-dip our pen in the wax. It comes with like 2 wax things. Cue the crinkly ASMR sounds. Yeah. We're going to do a layer of this dark color. It's like I think it's black, maybe. It's kind of hard to tell in this lamplight. It's like, Let me go over here to my lamp and see what color it is. I can't tell if it's like a dark blue or if it's black. I think it's just black. I don't know. I'm gonna do a layer of it though before we get into these other colors. I should do a jewelry making stream too at some point because I've been making a lot of jewelry. Eventually I'm going to open an Etsy store. But did you know it costs money to open an Etsy store? So I was like, well, I'm going to have to wait for that. And also, whenever I was trying to set up the shipping instructions, it was very confusing. So I'm like, oh, this is going to take a lot more time to set up than I thought. So I'm going to have to sit through and thoroughly read all the shipping instructions. It's just like to calculate the shipping costs and stuff. I was like, oof, math. So it had like a bunch of different formulas in it. And I was like, oh, this seems a lot more challenging than I thought. I thought it would like auto-calculate it for you. It's 2025. Why isn't the Etsy shop automatically calculate the shipping costs for you? And then I was like, oh, am I gonna have to buy like a label printer, or like can you take it to like a place to get the labels printed? So I was like, there's so many details I gotta figure out first. So I've just been selling locally to family and friends. So if you are ever interested in setting up an Etsy shop, know that it's more detailed than you would ever think that it would be. Hi. Welcome in, welcome in. We're just chilling, talking about life, talking about whatever. Talking about whatever we feel like. I could show you all some of the jewelry pieces that I've made. I've made a bunch that my mom wanted, so I've got them in a little cute packaging for her. But I can show you some jewelry pieces if you would like. Let me go get some. So I've been like slowly trying to set up, like I said, stuff for my Etsy store for when I do create one. But I got these cute little like moon bags with like stars to put the actual jewelry pieces in. These are my mom's that I made for her. So these are some pairs that I haven't sold yet, but I'm kind of working on it. I made this pair of earrings. This is probably the most, this pair is probably the pair that cost me the most to make so far. So, I was experimenting with different materials, so these are actually gold plated. So I was trying to see like how I liked working with different materials. Another pair of earrings that I made but I haven't sold yet, which I'm thinking about maybe even keeping these for myself, is these little flower charm ones. So cute. And I've also been making gummy bear earrings, which have been really popular with my friends. I've got like different ones. So, mega cute. These aren't even all the colors, these are just some of the colors. I'll show you some of the pairs of earrings that I made for my mom. Now, my mom wanted a pair of keys with some amethyst stones, so I made her these. You can't really tell in this lighting, but these are amethyst. Dude, I'll let you know when I open my my Etsy shop. I'll post it on my Twitch channel. But yeah, look at these ones. These are some more colors. These are the ones that I made for my mom. So my mom wanted 2 pairs of gummy bear earrings, and she wanted some keys. And then I'm definitely going to make more of these key ones because I have a bunch of these key charms. And then I made these ones I spent a lot of time on. These ones were a little bit more challenging to make. I swear, I broke the linking bars trying to create a loop manually on these probably like 6 times before I got it right. But this is one of the pairs. And this is the other one that's kind of similar to that pair. Yeah, I can show them. So, I have so many of these gummy bear earrings that I made. These are just some of the colors. My friends are like obsessed with the gummy bear earrings too. I've already made like 2 pairs of gummy bear earrings for my friends as well. But I have these ones as well for my mom. And I have some other colors too in my drawer. I didn't even take out all the pairs of earrings that I've made so far. This is the other pair that I got. I'm also, so just for, like, I will tell you guys this as my surprise, but I plan on putting stickers in with my orders whenever I can finally do them. I bought these cute, like, tarot card cat stickers that are going to be my first set that I show. Let me get some of them out here. So I got these, like, cat tarot card stickers that I thought would be really fun to stick in the earring bags for freebies. I saw some other stickers that I really liked too, so I'm like, I tried to find some like cool stickers because I didn't want like basic ones. So I was like, I need to find something like really cool. I was like, I love cats, so these cat stickers were so cute. But yeah, I don't know if Lauren saw these other earrings that I made, but I made these. I have some more of these flower charms. I'm gonna make some more of those. But I also have, let me just get my whole jewelry making kit out here. I have some other pairs of earrings that I have sold to people that I don't have a way of showing you a good picture right now. But here are some of the other colors of gummy bear earrings that I have made. These ones are really cute. They're like cotton candy. And some like pink ones. Orange and like a light orange color ones. Good night, honey. These ones are like, these ones I thought about keeping for myself. You can't really tell in this lighting, but they're sparkly. And here's another pair of like the orange and red ones. But I've made a ton of these gummy bear earrings. So I'm kind of like, as you can see, I'm stocking up. So whenever your girl can create her Etsy shop, I'm going to be selling all of these on there. I'm also working on, this is my jewelry making box here. As you can see, I've got all kinds of stuff in here. I've got more gummy bear charms I can make. I'm going to be making a pair of, so this is kind of like a prototype. This is what the vibe I'm kind of going for. Let me kind of show you. This is not exactly how it's going to be in the end. But, because I couldn't get this bead to quite sit right, I think I need to do a longer gold bar in the middle and do another black bead right here. But I'm kind of doing like a silhouette pair of earrings. Those are in the works. But here's the other charm that goes with that. And then I've got these other charms that I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with it. But they're really cool. And they're like claws with like these spinning orbs in them. I was like, these are so cool. So I'm going to make something out of those. And I've got all kinds of key charms. As you can see, I really love keys. So I thought I could make some really cool earrings out of keys. And I have a ton of those flower charms, so I'm going to be making some more of those. And I also have these mushrooms, which I really love. I made my friend a pair of mushroom earrings for her graduation. So, I've got some ideas. This is kind of what I have to start with. I've been making some earrings for friends mostly, but as you can see, I'm starting to stock up on earrings for whenever I can actually find a way to sell them online to people. So, heck yeah, I mean, if you want to DM me, like, your information, I can mail you some earrings. If you trust me that I'm not going to send you suspicious packages. I can just mail you all some. I can just mail you some. But whenever I do get my Etsy shop up, I charged my friends $8 for these ones here. It just depends on the materials, really. So I've been kind of flexible on my prices though, because I am new to jewelry making, so I don't really even know what to charge people for earrings. But I was just basing that price on other earrings that I saw people that made similar. So but yeah, I have all of these kinds. Do you have a particular color that you would want? As I have all kinds of colors. And I do have some mailers that I already bought, because I do have some other friends who wanted me to mail them some. So if you do want me to mail you some, I can. Heck yeah, I mean, for sure. The cotton candy ones? Okay, I will set those ones aside for you all. But yeah, these ones I've made. And then also, if she liked any of the other designs that I did, I can make, like, for example, if you want a pair of the key ones, I can make her a pair of the key ones because I have the beads for that still. So, but if you like any of the other designs that I've done, you can just tell me and I can make those as well. But yeah, whenever I do get my Etsy store going, I will post it in my Discord as well. My Discord and my in my Twitch description. But yeah, I've been like really excited. I've been having so much yeah, sure. I can send you a picture of what I have that I've made, and if there are any that you like, because I also have some other earrings that I have made for other people that I don't have an example here. And if you like any of those, I have the beads to make those too. So I will just send you some pictures, and any of the ones, I will go ahead and set these ones aside so I won't sell them to anyone else. But I will send you some pics and you can tell me if you like any of them. I think the only pair that I was going to charge more for was this pair, and I was going to charge $20 for these ones because they have these crystals at the bottom, which were expensive. And I was like, okay, I actually need to charge more if I'm going to make any profit off those. They were really expensive to make, but these other ones weren't as expensive to make, so I'll probably charge the same price as the gummy bears for the other ones. Yeah, I'll put these in my sold. Oh, I can let you, since you're on here, I will let you pick a color for your bag. Where's my bags? I think I put them in here so my cats won't get them. Where did I put those? Maybe I put them here. Oh yeah, here they are. So, I bought a bunch of these colored bags for, like I showed you, the moon bags. I have basically every color in the rainbow. So, there's like black ones. There's navy, pink, black, yellow, white, green, dark blue. I basically got every color in the rainbow for these little bags, and they're so cute. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 purple. I've got so many different colors of these. I was like, these are so cute. So I got these. And there's like aqua. Ooh, purple? Okay. Good choice. Let me pull out the purple and show you. I think is there one shade of purple or 2 shades of purple? This is the purple one. It's so cute. So you'll be getting, let's see, I'll go ahead and put these in this bag so I don't forget. But I've been putting all of my ones that I've sold in these bags so I know which ones I've sold. So whenever I do send you those pics and stuff, I will put together a little mailer for you all. So I'm excited that people are hype about my jewelry. Like, I was like, oh, maybe people will like my designs. I don't know. They might. I don't know if my iPad is charged. I'll say I could potentially show you my other ones, but it's not charged. I'll send you a pic later. But I've made a couple other designs. I should do like a earring showcase stream. Because I have been really excited. I also have some other ideas for some earrings. Like I said, when I was at the craft store earlier, I had an idea for a pair of earrings that have like green dangly glass beads, and they'll have like a snake charm with them, because I saw these really cool like emerald colored beads. So I'm really excited. And also, just so you know, Jordan is going to be, he's been into like modeling and stuff with clay. So he plans to actually model some like little figures or beads for me that he's going to try to make some custom pieces that I can turn into jewelry. So there will be some Estrangeful / Android Kate Teen jewelry collaborations in the future. So look forward to that. But I have been really excited about starting jewelry making and stuff. So these little flower ones were a pain to make because I had to individually link all of these little circles together by hand using jewelry pliers. Those are all just link hoops. So I'm really excited about my jewelry making. It's like very reaffirming that people like my designs too that I've been doing. So what did I do with those little bags? These plastic bags, because we're out of the black row right now, so we need to move on to a new color. Maybe I should do more crafting streams. This is really fun. Because I've been really into crafting a lot lately. Between jewelry and this and other things, like I painted that mist picture up there for Jordan for his birthday. I've just been like really into crafts lately. So it could be fun to do more crafting streams. So let's see what we need next. Oh, thank you for stopping in. It was nice, nice chatting with you. I hope you have a good night. Let me pull you out of Warawara's embrace here for a second. This is the homie that's holding you all in place. I made this pumpkin last Halloween at a clay store. It's like I put little tea lights in it. But he is holding the pumpkin, and the Warawara is holding you guys up. But this is what I've accomplished on the diamond board so far, all these little pieces. The next one is a slash, which is color number 34. Put you back into the warm embrace of Warawara.